Guests, members of the diplomatic community, my EO family, ladies and gentlemen, good evening and assalamu alaikum. Tonight takes me back to an evening on the 25th of February 2018 at our founder president's house. Some of you were there. EO members from different chapters were speaking about it with such passion, such conviction, like it had truly and genuinely transformed their lives. They talked about forums, transformation, lifelong friendships. And I remember sitting there and I like these people, but they need to calm down. It is a business organization, not a cult. But somewhere over the last 8 years, I came to understand what they were really talking about. When people outside EO ask what we actually do, I still struggle to explain it, including to my own family. So they ask, so it's like a business club? I say no. Is it a networking group? No. A board of advisors? Exactly. Except they're not allowed to give advice. So what do you do there? Well, we have honest conversations about the realities of entrepreneurship, which sounds really simple until you experience it. Because people see the success. What they rarely see is the pressure, the responsibility, and the isolation that can come with it. And sometimes what an entrepreneur really needs is someone who simply understands the journey. We have a word in EO, intimacy. It's something one would probably not Google at work. Instant intimacy. And strangely enough, it really captures EO perfectly. I have sat with EO members I have known for less than an hour, and I felt more understood than in rooms full of people that I have known for years. That is what EO builds. Trust, connection, authenticity. It's a space where entrepreneurs can be vulnerable and completely themselves. And maybe that is why EO becomes so meaningful to so many people across the world. This year has been a special year for EO Islamabad. We strengthened culture, we deepened our relationships, and we continue to grow as a chapter. We learned together, we represented Islamabad and Pakistan globally, and we proudly saw our GSCA participant advance to the global stage in South Africa, where she'll be going very soon. And when I look at this chapter today, I genuinely feel proud of what we are building together. A few years into EO, after returning from the Regional Leadership Academy, the RLA, and it's a very special EO product for those of you who have not experienced it so far. Upon returning from there, the people around me, whether it's my family, my co-workers, or the wider community, they started noticing that something has changed. The way I listened, the way I communicated, the clarity and the perspective I carried into life and work. A lot of that transformation comes from the extraordinary people that EO places around you. And I cannot speak about this journey without thanking my wife, Sheila. EO demands time, it demands travel and energy, and she has supported me throughout all of it. So, Silo, thank you very much for that. And to all the families in this room, thank you for the support and the patience and understanding that makes this journey possible. Because while EO may help shape entrepreneurs and leaders, it is our families who help carry them through the journey. And honestly, I think they deserve a huge round of applause. Tonight, I also want to acknowledge this truly incredible board that I have the pleasure of serving alongside. Because people see the events, what they rarely see is the work that goes behind it. They've served with sincerity, they've served with commitment, and for that I'm deeply grateful. Please join me once again in appreciating the board of EO Islamabad for this year. My special thanks to our chapter manager, Najma Seher, who should be somewhere around here, who joined us in the middle of the year and really picked up everything very quickly and has capably served the chapter. And to all our former presidents on whose efforts we've built who built the foundation on which we've been working on and developing this chapter even further. And before I close, I also want to say something about our incoming president, Umesh Hagar. Umesh, it's really been a privilege working closely with you, because what impresses me most about you is the way you genuinely embody the EO core values. That's trust and respect, growing together and learning. I'm truly excited for what you and your board will achieve in the coming year. The future of EO Islamabad is in very good hands. So once again, when people outside EO ask me why this organization means so much to us, it's definitely very difficult to explain. Because EO is something that I cannot explain through a description. You understand it through the moments, you understand it through the conversations, through someone showing up for you when you least expected it. And I've had several of such experiences just within the last year. Tonight's theme is the power of us. And I cannot think of a better way to describe EO Islamabad. Individually, we lead different journeys.